Okay, class, we're going to review subtraction with regrouping because I looked at your work on the weekend and some of you are having a few problems, and we just want to remind you of how we subtract with regrouping. Sometimes you might see it subtracting with renaming, okay? So let's look and see what we have here. We have a 3-digit subtraction problem that needs some regrouping or renaming, okay? I need you to remember, when we're working with our manipulatives, when we're working with our base 10 blocks, the colors of the blocks don't matter, okay? So if I put red, orange, green, or purple there, it doesn't matter. The block color does not matter, all right? And we want to also remember that the individual blocks are ones. Say ones, class. Ones. The longer groupings of blocks are our tens. Say tens. Good, that's right. And the large blocks are our, that's right, there are hundreds blocks, okay? You need to also remember that we work from right to left, okay? We're working from right to left. Our little start arrow, we're starting here. All right, class? So first things first. The problem is 227 minus 109. Okay? 227 minus 109. What that means is that we have 7 ones. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 2 tens. Let's count them together. 1, 2, and just in case you've forgotten, see, these are tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's why we call them tens, because they are a grouping of tens. Okay? And we have 2 hundreds. All right, so let's get started. Which number is bigger, class? 7 or 9? That's right, 9 is bigger. Can you take 9 away from 7? You've only got 7. Can you take 9 away from them? No, you can't do that. So what do we need to do? Let's remember, we need to regroup. We need to borrow, all right? So what we do is when you borrow from a neighbor, always just go ahead and borrow $10, 10 of whatever it is you need. It just makes life easy because our whole world is based on the number 10. Easy way to remember that. How many hands and how many toes and fingers do you have? You have 10 fingers. And if you were to take your shoes off, please don't though, because I think some of you have smelly feet. You have 10 toes. So that's a good way to remember that we're always using tens when we're thinking about math and adding. Okay, so we cannot take 9 away from 7. So we're going to borrow 10 from our neighbor in the tens column, right? And we're going to place him right there, okay? So now how many do you have in the ones column? Let's count. Start with the big number and count up. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we borrowed 10, so our new number is 17. We know that's true because 17 represents one group of 10 and 7 ones. Okay? Next, let's go ahead and do our subtraction. We need to take 9 away from 17. Ready? Let's see what we have here. Let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2 of these, 8, 9. Now let's see what we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 17 minus 9 is 8. All right? We're still working to the left. Now let's see. Something happened here. We started with 2 tens, but how many tens do we have now? We only have 1, so we need to rename it and call it 1. All right, now we can do the subtraction here. And I know you already know what's 1 take away 0. It's just 1. Okay, let's finish our last column in the hundreds column. Ready? 2 minus 1. That means we take away 100. Now we can do the last column. 2 minus 1 is 1, because we only have 1 block of hundreds left. All right, so 227 minus 109 is 118. Got it? Get it? Good. Okay, now it's your turn.